Ladies and gentlemen, can I welcome you to the next video in the series for Azon Speedrun, and it's another content one. I'm just going to go and talk about the final niche, okay? But you can use these. Remember to bear in mind that as you're going through the course, you can use this structure to actually write content for any product. The reason I'm giving you specific videos for each niche is to make it a little bit easier, but you could do it for any product. And then in the next video we're going to talk about keyword driven content and how to make it a bit easier. When you get the content on your site, how do you make it a little bit easier? I'm going to run through that. And you know, the keyword driven content is the content that will actually bring in a lot of traffic, but again, for the risk of sounding redundant, we're dealing with the products first. There's no point. What we're trying to do, and this is the thing, so I'm not saying if you're sort of watching this and saying, well, I want to do the keyword research first, and that's absolutely fine, and there's nothing wrong with doing that, and this isn't the right way. With all the courses, and I know I sort of digress quite a bit, but it's because there's so much to cover, and with the courses, bear in mind that this isn't the correct way. There's no correct way. It's a business. And with business, there are no absolutes. There's a better way of doing things. And the number one rule of business, as you know, is testing. The only real way that you will be able to see your results is to get something live up and out there. And we'll talk about this a bit more in the motivation video. But the number one reason that I see people not make any money online is because they're looking for absolutes. They're looking for a way that they can actually write content or build sites that will give them absolute guaranteed rankings and sales, and there is none. At least that's what I've found in nearly 15 years of working online. This is the beauty of it, okay? If you step away from that sort of wanting absolutes, wanting perfection, as the saying goes, but perfection is the perfect excuse, because you never get perfection. If you step away from that from a bit and just take action on this stuff and keep banging the sites out there, a couple of things will happen. You will get results, and then from those results you can assess where you should go. So whether you're going to keep working on a site, whether it's getting sales, whether you need to improve your click-through rate, and that is really the main thing that we're trying to do here. So don't worry too much about not doing this absolutely. If you want to change anything up, by all means. If you're brand new and if you haven't made any money online, I highly recommend that you follow this to a T, just because it's the way I suggest, and since you're following this course it would make sense. But if you're more experienced and you think, well, I prefer doing it like this, and you're getting results, that's the main thing. If you're making money, obviously, you know, use your own sort of flair, change things up. But anyway, I just wanted to throw that out there because I want to keep the course consistent about what I'm trying to do and what it can and can't do for you. So here we are on the running watches. Now, running watches covers quite a wide range of stuff. If you look here on the left, we've got running GPS watches, handheld GPS units. You've also got GPS navigators, stuff like that, okay? You want to go to check these out like the keyword stuff that we've already been through, but let's just quickly look at the content. I'll just give you a quick walkthrough, and you've got the template to download anyway. So you're starting with the title, if we were going to do it for this. Title, Fitbit Surge, Fitbit Surge Fitness Superwatch. And you're going to do an intro, so it's always starting out with the intro. The intro will be, welcome to my review of the Fitbit Surge Superwatch. In this review we will cover some of the features that you get. We will give you a review of the watch and our findings of the watch, what we think's good about the watch, what we think's bad. We will also be looking at the customer reviews and telling you some of the top questions and answers. You can include that. Again, don't copy and paste, you can just include that in there. We'll also be looking at what people are saying about the watch. I mean, look here, this is someone that's bought the size, style, function, and so on, okay? And we're looking at the overall most recent customer reviews. We will also take a look at the best price, $249, or a small one for $242. We'll also look at any frequently bought together deals. For instance, you can get a screen protector replacement warranty we recommend for $9.95, and you can also pick up the Fitbit Smart Scale as well for $161, and they work together. So that is something that people generally pick up, and you can pick all of them up for $421. I know that people will see this when they land on the site, but again, it works well as a call to action to put this all in, okay? Once you've done that, you've got the feature list, so you've got your intro, your feature list, and then you're going in, you copy and paste that, and then you just, again, that's the only bit you copy and paste, okay? You don't copy and paste really anything else. And then you use the listing to form your review. You're going to start, this review will cover the Fitbit Surge. We'll talk about some of the main features and what we like about the watch. The first feature we're going to talk about is the built-in GPS tracking. With this function, you will be able to see the distance you're running, the pace that you're setting, and the elevation climbed as well. And you will also be able to review your routes and your split times. Notice I said routes the American way there. So must be used to having American clients and so on. We say it in the UK, routes, so I didn't want to confuse. So if you're from the UK, review routes, and if you're from the States, routes. But anyway, you go through each feature, you want to aim, if you go through each feature and you aim to write 3 or 4 paragraphs about each feature. If you needed more information about the GPS tracking, and there's only a sentence there, what you can do is go down to the reviews and search, just have a look through. Here we go. Heart rate tracking. So you could Otter here, one of the reviewers, has mentioned the really good thing is heart rate tracking. You can mention that in your review. You just say, one reviewer that has purchased this product mentioned that the heart rate tracking was the best feature. It's very accurate. It's nice and snug while you're wearing it without one of those big straps that have to go across your chest like normal heart rate monitors. When loose, the reading is 20 beats per minute higher. That it should read until I put it higher on my arm and tighten it. So it's stuff that you can sort of piece together and form a different review. The main thing that you're trying to do is make it quality. Again, you don't need the best written content, you just need good quality, 500 at the very least to 1,000 words, and aim to get 5 product reviews out there. As in Azon Kickstart 2015, as in the 15-day challenge that you'll be going through, you want to aim for really popular products, okay? So check out the templates for stuff on that and ask questions. I know that I've probably left some holes in the content. Content's always the hardest thing. Ask questions, send me an email to cljpublishing@gmail.com and I will help out. In the next video, we're going to talk about keyword-specific content and how you form it and how you make it easier. Cheers, guys.